Good afternoon, and welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. I am your host, Blind Prime, and for today I have for you Kingdom Slammer in his weaponized form. Here he is in all of his weaponized glory. I've attached him to Hound. They always do Wheeljack in the pictures, but screw Wheeljack. Hound was honestly one of my favorite figures out of the entire War for Cybertron line. He still is up there, so I figured if I'm going to show off some weaponizers, then I'm going to show off some weaponizers with my favorite Transformer out of the line, and that's Hound. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. He's small, but he's really, really amazing. Anyway, we're not talking about Hound today. We're talking about weaponizers. We're talking about specifically Kingdom Slammer. And if you're watching this, then you know what to do. Please go down below and do all the things. Every single one of them. Click all the buttons, leave all the comments. Hell, leave 2 comments, leave 3 comments. Go wild. All right. Well, let's really talk about this guy. So, in his weaponized form, I'll be honest with you, I can't read the instructions, so I'm not sure exactly what's real with this weaponized form and what isn't. But from the most part, I've been able to understand with the weaponizers, it's kind of have fun, do it your way. So it's your toy, do what you want with it. I can't find any place to put his tank front or this weird doohickey that sits on his back that has a bunch of ports on it. You can't really find a place to put them. They're just kind of sitting around. I thought about trying to put them on his back, but it just didn't work with the studs. This is such a weird thing. This front of the tank, I wish it had one male stud that could pop out of a hidden compartment somewhere. Just one. I just want one male stud on it. And then I can pretend it's a battery pack and shove it into somebody's back or something. Or at least missiles. A container of missiles or something for all these missile launchers he has. It'd be nice to put this thing on his back somewhere. Just kind of set it down in there. And it would just kind of sit there and be nothing but a counterweight to help stabilize this guy. Slammer can be a little heavy when you attach him to a Transformer, but let's talk over what we have attached to him. So we've got those 2 pieces that aren't included in this. I'll remove the back. So on his back, we've got his hip joint and his hip part with the 2 little upper legs, and then I've attached the actual legs to the hip part, but I've spun them sideways to reveal all of these. I think there's 8 of them. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's 8 missile tubes in each leg. And I thought that was really cool. I liked that. So I set it up so the missile tubes were over his shoulders. It reminded me of the Vulture. Well, not the Vulture. Oh man, I forgot the name of him. But he comes from Mechasult, that crazy Mechasult thing that had the cockpit of a Mad Cat, but it just had missiles all around its back. It was like a Mad Cat, but baby Mad Cat. I wish I could remember what it was called. I used to play Mechasult a lot before I lost my vision. That and Minecraft were my go-to games. I love me some Mechasult. All right, let's talk about his other weapons here. On each of his shoulders, he's got these missile pods. We pull each of them off. These missile pods are actually the... I've moved you around too much. You're going to fall. You're going to fall. You've been destabilized. Too much moved. Okay. There. All right, fixed him. These little missile pods, there's 4 missiles in each of these pods. These are actually his upper arms, like the shoulders and where it connects to the actual body of the Transformer. So these 2 things are really neat, and they have 2 male pegs and can basically fit nearly anywhere, but it all depends on how you want it to look. But there you go. You get 2 missile pods. There are 2 little bitty missile pods with 4 each. Okay, what else we got? Nothing on your legs is actually part of Slammer. I've just added extra weapons to his legs. So we will remove his arms now. His arms. His armaments on his arms. There we go. We've got to remove both of them. Okay, grab this one right here. Come on, get off. There you go. All right, I had them both on Slammer. I had one on each of Hound's arms, and now Hound is destabilized again. There we go. These things have a male peg on the bottom and then a male peg on the front and a female peg on the back, because these are actually his lower arms that kind of have a hand sculpt in them, but the hand sculpt really sucks. It'd been cool if they had given us hands that could plug into these spots. I thought that would be really neat. One of them has the gun turret, or the barrel for his gun, and the other one does not. But those are the two arms. You can utilize them in many different ways since they have the peg on the bottom. You can plug the barrel into the front of one, and then it's got that peg, and then you can take this one and you just plug it into the back of the other one. You kind of spin it sideways. And now you've got some sort of big old boomstick or something like that. But we'll put those off to the side. You can do a lot of things with these pieces, and it's not as bad as some of the other ones. Like, these pieces are all pretty cool. That in his hand is actually his own gun he comes with. So we're going to move into the last piece of the of Slammer. So here we go. We're going to remove the treaded weapon. It's so dreadful. It's actually just this little doohickey piece, this piece that is very important to your Slammer. Please do not lose this piece. It is tiny. It is about the size of the first digit of my thumb in the sense of length. It's pretty tiny. But it's the smallest piece that comes with Slammer, and it's got two ports on the back for plugging male pegs into, like with the bottoms of these treads, like so, bing. And it's also got two male ports so that you can decide how to exactly fit it. Now you can slide the tread weapons off to the side, and then we can find this piece I talked about earlier. Then it was like, I wish there was a thing for it, but there actually kind of is a thing for it. It's just that you've got to sacrifice your treaded weapon, and then you can plug this piece in, like so. And then you take this, and you plug it into his back, I think. It looks pretty ridiculous. Maybe there's another way to do it. Oh well. Yeah, you could just plug it into his back, or plug it in anywhere else. It's, oh, like that. There we go. Just plug it in right there. Oh, it didn't want to plug in. It didn't want to plug in. Oh, that's because this bit collapsed a bit. Come on. Hound, get yourself together. Pull yourself together, man. Pull yourself together. All right, there we go. It doesn't have too much of a tight fit, and it does add a lot of weight to the backpack area. So you're going to have to find a good, stable figure if you want to include the front of the tank. Like I said, I was a little upset that it didn't have any sort of spin-out ports or pegs. That's a little upsetting. But do not lose this little piece. No, wait, this little piece, not that little piece. All right, yeah, this little piece. Okay, that's yeah, that's about all of him on Hound here. Hound now looks like he's got some crazy bell bottoms, but he doesn't have anything up on the top. So it's one of those all the party below the waist Hound. Look at all that. Look at all that insane weaponry. Anyway, guys, that's an explanation on the weaponized bits of Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Slammer. Tune in next time as we discuss how to take all these bits and assemble them, and instead of doing a Blindformers episode on Slammer, judging by the fact that he's not really a Transformer, he's more of a 3D puzzle, not a 3D puzzle box, we will be doing a new episode of Blind Builds. Blind Builds Episode 2 will be discussing Kingdom Slammer. I think it's appropriate. You know, if it's not transforming and it's just forming up from pieces, then yeah, that's a build project, less than a transformation project. So, keep the... Hound? Stay. Yeah, but keep on the lookout for Blind Builds Episode 2. And if you want to check out the rest of my Slammer series, I have his robot mode, a video dedicated to that. I have a video dedicated to his vehicle mode, and now a video dedicated to his weaponizer mode. So, until next Prime, bye-bye for now.